Indestructible Gaming. Select your character. Must get shot. Mr. K. Let the battle begin. Get ready for a battle unknown. 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to Indestructible Gaming and More. I am Musket Shot. Alongside me is my co-host, Mr. K. Mr. K, hello.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Indestructible Gaming and More.
This week we are talking about a demo game that we tried out on Xbox One called Darkestville Castle.
Yes, this is also available on Switch as well if you're interested.
Mhm.
I haven't checked Steam myself.
It is on Steam as well.
Okay, so you could probably try it there too.
Yep, wherever your little heart desires. It is rated T for use of alcohol and language. It's developed by Epic Llama, and they're out of Argentina. And they've also developed a couple games, one called Champions of Chaos 2, and a game that's, I guess, based on the 80s or something like that, called Unusual Findings. So might be a game I might have to try out sometime.
Can't say I've ever heard of them.
And then they're published. Game is published by Buka Entertainment from Russia, and they've published a bunch of different games as well. And this game, Darkestville Castle, was released in 2017, and like you were saying, it's on Switch and Steam. It's on PlayStation as well. It's also, this is kind of surprised me, it's also on Google Play and the Apple App Store as well. So I guess you can play it on your phone or tablet if you want.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And this game won in 2017, the year it came out, and probably the year afterwards. It won a few different narrative game awards, which is pretty cool. So that was one of the reasons why I wanted to try this game out. But it's a single player point and click type thing. But we'll get into the storyline a little bit, and you want to give the plot of what we played, at least in the demo.
Well, you basically play as a guy named Sid. And
Sid the Demon.
Yep, he's a demon, all right. And I like his design a lot. He's really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's basically this quote unquote bad guy that lives in a castle within this village, probably, right?
Yeah, the village is called Darkestville.
Yeah, and you have the only castle pretty much there, so everyone knows who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, within the demo, you wake up in the castle to find that some things are locked, and there's this guy outside that what was his name again? It was
Dan Teapot.
Dan Teapot, and basically he locked you inside the castle. And you got to figure a way to get the trapdoor open and have them locked in your basement, because that's where the trapdoor goes.
Yeah.
And there's more to it, of course, but that's the main thing you have to do.
Yeah, in the demo. Yep.
At least in the demo.
Yeah.
The main plot of the main game is trying to free your goldfish from these people who came in and stole him, thinking that he was the demon of the castle, where you were outside talking about how you're going to throw off these people, and they just completely ignore you and go in and grab the fish and leave without even realizing. It's pretty great. Pretty comedic.
Yeah. The main player is Sid the Demon, he was brought into this town, I guess, as a little child. I forgot. It almost sounds like he came from another world or something, landed in the town and grew up and has been terrorizing the town since he's been a child. So Dan Teapot is your main antagonist, and is,
or at least in the demo.
Yeah, in the demo, at least he is. He's been trying to thwart your evil plans, or as in the game, Sid says, evil.
Yeah, Dan's like kind of the one that wants to be the hero, but never really ends up being the hero.
Yeah, he's kind of goofy, looking, goofy sounding as well.
I thought it was pretty funny that one of the first things you do is trick him from him giving you like a key. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah. They mentioned, Sid is like he's like this kind of like tall, skinny guy. He's kind of got like a kind of weird outfit on. His face,
kind of stays the same for the route.
Yeah, it doesn't.
He doesn't have any facial movement. He doesn't move his mouth.
Right. It's like a white face. Mask. Yeah, it almost looks like a mask. It's got like a white face, but his mouth kind of looks like a big mouth with teeth or something like that. But
yeah, he has a really snarky attitude, but it's very comedic and sarcastic.
Very, yeah, absolutely.
It's like the villain that would make you laugh, but at the same time, you don't want to be around.
Yeah, he's got a lot of good lines in the game. He's got his favorite friend is Mr. Buttons, which is his teddy bear. You find out you start off in his bedroom, and you point and click and look around at different things, and he tells you all the different things.
It's a point and click game, so typical go to places, he'll speak or something, but you can also interact with these things or talk to them. And if they are inanimate objects, he will tell you that he cannot talk to them.
Yeah, he's so you look around at different things. He's got a bathroom up off of his bedroom that's locked. And at one point you have to go find the key for it, but he mentions that he doesn't really like going into the bathroom that often because there's the toilet monsters in there,
and he likes to keep it locked.
Was hysterical.
He likes to keep it locked so he stays safe in his room.
Yeah. So we do that all the time for our dog. We're like, don't go into the bathroom. The toilet monster's in there. It's going to get you. Protect us from the toilet monster. So it's pretty funny that he mentioned it in the game. I thought we were laughing pretty hard at that. But yeah, he's got a pet fish that's downstairs in the first floor area.
And this isn't like this isn't like a little small fish. This thing's like twice the size of him.
Yeah, it's gigantic. This is in this huge fish bowl. And the fish's name is Domingo.
A great fish name, by the way.
Yeah. Well, I guess probably partly because it's game was created in Argentina, so Domingo is probably a pretty common name.
I just think it's funny that you named a fish that.
But yeah, there's all kinds of stuff to look at. And on the first floor, that's where there's a button to press. One of the great lines was you can press a button to release the attack dogs or the hounds or wolves, attack wolves or something like that.
Yeah, it was wolves, I think.
Yeah, so I won't give it away, but he has a great line there that makes you laugh. And then there's another button over there that's got the trap door, which doesn't work because Dan Teapot rigged it to not work. He took things out of it to make it not work. So that's one of the things you got to fix in the demo.
That's your other main objective other than trying to get them through the trap door. You have to fix the trap door.
So yeah, when you go downstairs, you go into the basement, you'll see more stuff down in the basement. You'll see the trap door contraption, basically. There's also a jail cell down there where your enemy goes and falls from the trap door into that jail cell, which again, there's a skeleton in it, but I won't give it away, but there's a really funny line there about the character in the jail cell.
Yeah.
And then there's go ahead.
No, I was going to talk about the gameplay. You can keep going.
Yeah, there's a refrigerator down there and stuff like that. He makes a comment about the sandwich in there. It's just a lot of really good humor in it, and
it's pretty witty.
Yeah, one of the comments about the game was saying that it had like a Tim Burton style and humor to it, and I was like, okay, yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I think the humor is just different. It's just funny. It's kind of very sarcastic and. It kind of reminds me more of Monkey Island than Tim Burton. Yes, and I think somebody else made that comment as well too. That's what I think.
I can maybe Monkey Island with a Tim Burton presentation. In the game, you can as well as picking other things up from around your castle. You can also combine items to make different things. And if it doesn't combine, he'll just tell you this won't work. And there's one line that I thought was pretty funny where you may have thought it was the solution, but then he tells you otherwise. And he even mentions the fact that he's like, oh, yeah, you may have thought this was a solution, but no.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty funny how the developers thought some people would think that it was a solution when it's not.
Yeah, and one of the main antagonists, Dan Teapot, he hires a group of people called the Romero brothers, which are professional demon hunters, to capture you in the castle. So you get to in the demo, you get to meet the Romero brothers, which is kind of funny because one of them's a woman. So I'm not sure if it's just, one of those things that they are goofing on or something like that. But it's the humor is really good, and the writing is pretty good in it too. It's just really funny.
Kind of reminds me of Monty Python a little bit too. When I think about it.
Yeah.
I did like the soundtrack though. It was very it wasn't really loud up in your face. It kind of just drew you into the world with its it seemed orchestrated too. So
yeah, I think probably is. Yeah. On the graphics are really good too. I like the graphics in it.
Oh yeah, I thought the way it looked and was presented was pretty beautiful. It looked all hand drawn. It looked really nice.
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me of how the old what's it called? The game like Pajama Sam and Putt Putt and Spy Fox. It kind of looked like that.
Okay.
They kind of had that aesthetic.
Okay. I'm not familiar with them, so but I'll believe you.
H Entertainment, something like that. I don't remember. It's kind of like an updated version of those games, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't think for a demo in such a simple plot, I think there's not really much to talk about for this episode.
No, it's a very short demo. There's actually a couple of things I'll just mention. One, if you play the demo on Xbox, you get to choose between just a normal demo mode, or you could do cat mode. Oh
yeah, I wanted to try that. Have you tried it?
Yes.
What was it?
It's just every time somebody talks, whether it's Sid or Dan or anybody that talks, all you hear is meow, meow, meow.
That is
meow.
Beautiful. I'm about to replay the demo.
Yeah, so it's the whole thing. And I was like, all right, I don't think I need to play this, but every single word is meow.
We should do a Twitch stream of just cat mode. Play through the whole game like that.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll be so confused.
But and then I guess the full game is about 7 hours.
Oh, that's not bad for a point and click adventure.
Yeah, which isn't too bad. Yeah, and it's got a very fun storyline. Just the demo itself is a fun storyline. So
yeah, it seems to be oozing with personality.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it's something that, maybe if it's on sale or if it's on Game Pass, I'll definitely play it because I really enjoyed.
Definitely, if you like point and click adventures and like a gloomy atmosphere almost with a dash of humor, you'll probably like this game a lot. Yeah,
definitely. Yeah,
it is pretty enjoyable. I had a fun time throughout, even though it was a short demo.
Yeah. I was a little disappointed when it ended because I was hoping to play a little bit more.
I was expecting to play more because it kind of lead up to it, but and then it didn't, and I was like, oh, that's saddening. But I had fun.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll keep an eye out for that one, and then who knows, maybe at some point play it.
Wouldn't mind buying it.
Yeah, yep.
Seems worth the money.
Yep. So that's it pretty much on that game. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, for demo, I'd probably have to rate it like a 4. You know what? I'm gonna 5 out of 5.
Yeah, and I'll agree with you on that one. I think it's 5 out of 5.
I had a lot of fun with it, even though it was extremely short. I thought it definitely enthralled me within the world. It got me like the characters immediately.
Yep.
And it made me interested in buying the whole game.
Yeah.
That's what a demo should be.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, a demo should be, short, sweet, but it should get
let you play it. And once it had me saying, I want to play more.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's so funny because when I mentioned this game to you before we played it, I thought, oh, this would be a game that you would like, just because of the humor and stuff that I saw. And then when I listened to the character and the little things that he did, like the laughing, where he'd go, Muhahahaha, ha, that type of stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, it's totally you. I was like, I was picturing you doing the voiceover for the character, because I was like, this is exactly what he would be like.
I haven't even played the game yet, and I already want a sequel.
Yeah. Yeah, and I definitely see them doing that at some point.
If this doesn't have a lot of popularity, go out and play it. It's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
I hope this gets a lot more recognition than it has already.
Yeah, and
I haven't heard much about this game. I didn't even know this game existed until you mentioned it to me.
Yeah, and I didn't really hear much about it either. But it's it's won
pretty cool.
Some game awards and stuff like that.
Yeah, and point and click adventures they go under the radar.
Yeah, they do.
And that's kind of sad because they're fun.
Yeah, a lot of them are really
even though they're all the same, they still ooze with some personality in it. And this one hit right on the dot.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you.
I would say it's up there with the popularity of Monkey Island.
Yep.
I would say it's that good.
Yeah, and I've never really played Monkey Island, but I've seen some of it, and I know it's a hugely popular game.
If you love Monkey Island, definitely give this a try.
Yep.
Worth the time. You can probably spare at least 20 to 30 minutes.
Right. Exactly.
We weren't kidding when we said it was short.
It is
short, but you'll have fun.
Yeah, it's funny. It's good.
If you go around and just investigate everything and hear what he has to say, that's what makes the game.
Yeah.
If you go out and just do the objectives, you probably won't have as much fun.
Yeah, just absolutely just anything that you can click on it, and you interact with it, talk to it, whatever. Just his comments are sometimes hysterical. So, a lot of fun.
And even the conversation with Teapot is pretty funny.
Yeah, exactly.
And they do give you options for the dialogue too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. You don't have to.
It's not like it's gonna change what happens. It's just gonna. Yeah. You can have a nice conversation because they're building character.
Yeah.
They're having you go into this world and figure out each of these dynamics within the characters. So that's really cool that they allowed you to talk to him on whatever you wanted, technically, within the choices they present, and figure out how they act as quote unquote friends.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of like the Batman and Joker deal, except it's the total opposite. So just imagine Batman trying to capture Joker all the time, but Joker keeps outsmarting him. Yeah. It's really funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Darkestville Castle.
Yep. All right. So what do we discuss the next episode?
Next episode, we're going to be discussing. Almost did it again. We're discussing some games we've been playing for a while. These are all fighting games. I don't know what caused this to happen, but we just got in the mood to play some. And we played a bunch of different fighting games, at least 5 maybe?
Yeah.
5, 6?
Mm-hmm.
A good amount.
It's 5, yeah.
Was it 5? All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been playing those for a while, and since both of these episodes are probably going to be out at the same time, or maybe they'll be distant, I don't know, depending on what. You guys will find out next episode what we talk about.
Okay. Cool.
There's a lot to cover. Well, all right. I mean, it's not like we're going to talk about them each individually. If that was the case, we would have their own episode.
Right.
But we'll small talk them.
Yep. All right. So next episode, a bunch of fighting games, ones that you've heard of.
Most of them have you probably heard of before.
So tune in next episode, and you can hear us talk about those games, and see if some of those games are ones you play, and if not, maybe they're games that you'll want to check out.
All right, stay indestructible, folks.
All right, thanks everyone.
All right, peace.
Game over.
Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you enjoyed the episode. We're on Facebook and Twitter, and if you go on our website with the same name, you can also find us on all the other kinds of stuff you can listen to us to. Anyways, hope you have a wonderful day, folks. Stay indestructible, and peace.